sandwich
They
baggie.
found in Cartersville. It was
Tony.
'cause it was a little squishy,
Or
so
not
it was
Tony.
cute.
A little
Oh,
snack
I'm not
bag.
up on this.
Yeah,
So,
listen.
is there like a general wisdom of? Should I go to like 4chan for this shit or what? Of like how to?
When
We're
I
live.
found a corpse, it was because somebody called.
I refuse to answer any more questions.
Welcome back, listeners.
What?
At least
Welcome
4
back,
trash bags.
lesbians.
They're sapphic friends. Okay.
Are we gonna do
Look,
5
man.
seconds of silence?
Oh, yeah.
Sapphic erotica was a good.
We're gonna hit the
For
button.
Kid Rock, because he
was a
passed
good
away
website.
today on his birthday.
Calling it.
5 seconds of silence
In
in
3.
respect.
Ba, wi, ta, ba, de, bang.
Wait, are we going?
God damn
That was
it!
5.
He did just have his fingers out, but I don't know if you can see him or not.
No, they can't
because they're
see
not in
me.
the Zoom call.
I can't see him.
Well, I
What
said
did- I
5
mean-
sounds. That's
No,
5.
you
You
said
did 6
ball
sounds.
To ball
Oh,
to
duh.
bay. You said 7 sounds. you
Yeah,
dumb
that's why I
Whatever.
sucked
Learn to
at 5.
count. Kid Rock syllables.
Ba, da, whatever.
That was 6 again.
Just tell me when to hit the button.
You're gonna hit the record
Now!
button in 5, 4, 3, then 2, 1. Steve's coming.
Jesus Christ.
He's got his head back. He's just coming.
So like the internet.
Actually, I like to make eye contact. So
Okay.
It's happened.
What's happened?
The internet.
Constant
Yeah.
eye contact
Good.
the entire time.
and God help you if you look away from me when you're
Deep fakes are really good nowadays.
God damn.
Did you deep fake me?
I don't know.
Onto-
Put it into the
Onto
bots chat. Just for
onto
us.
A
Okay.
narwhal's
What have
body.
you done?
Just for us. No context.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Show me.
deep fakes are really good.
This,
I mean, I guess it's a black white image, so it's easier. But
Hey.
Is that a fake?
right, you ask yourself that. Is it?
Did you just take a screenshot of your phone?
Yeah. Well, I had to
instead
do
of
it
sending
quickly.
me the image.
Well, it was a Reddit post, so I didn't want you to like judge me.
I don't give a shit.
It's a good deep fake.
How could I judge you about being on Reddit?
Yif.
I used to hang out on 4chan.
You're right.
How can I judge you about being on Reddit?
Here's a better one.
Who isn't on Reddit?
I'm not.
Dennis.
I'm not on Reddit. Is it MLK flipping the bird? Okay.
It is, but like,
He's happy about it.
is it real?
It could be.
Did that happen?
An arm looks
favorite-
very long.
Right. But maybe he just has really
Like-
good arms.
He just has really long forearms.
No.
I mean, look at this perspective though. Like, is my forearm really long?
I wasn't looking.
It is down
In
here.
the-
Though.
Search out.
And a
I'll
camera
go-
angle.
I feel like that someone just like typed that into like an AI,
AI.
and
I
got
mean,
that, and it's really good.
Has MLK ever flipped the bird?
Probably not on a camera.
But probably not on camera.
Previously on Botched.
Meow. Welcome back, listeners, to the 28th episode of our 7th season. We are going to start right where we left off last time, as the group is in a strange place, and there appears to be a rock incoming. You
people's
guys
elbow.
do get basically like one action since you're sneak attacking this thing. It is flying hard at your fat cat, Captain, who seems very scared at the moment and is gurgling at you guys. So yeah, what would each of you like to do?
Skrothor would like to open up his canteen
Okay.
and cast Control Water
Okay.
and have a water halo around the lasso to travel with it for Felita to shoot a water lasso at this and that I perceived, of course, is a burning rock, as it was described to me off camera.
So this rock appears to be. It's definitely on the small side for a rock. So it's not the most gigantic of.
It's a juvenile,
rocks you've ever seen.
yeah.
It's a juvenile, but it definitely seems to be on the fiery side.
Yeah.
You have heard tale of rocks being of all types of elemental lineage. This one just happens to be a fire one.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that the face itself is a pretty standard looking bird, but the plumage is where you really see the fiery feathers. And it's got these very large black talons, and it's got wings spread, and it's flying down at the cat cow, ready to grab said cat cow and carry it off for lunchies.
Scraw.
But yes, so you put your water around the lasso. Okay.
That was my action.
Once it starts descending, I'm going to ready an action to cast Ray of Frost upon it.
Ooh,
It's
that's good.
definitely
That's good.
descending.
Like, I mean,
I would say now would be the time to do it.
I cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay. That's just frost damage, right?
Correct. Will it do extra damage because it's a fire elemental bird?
If we're going by Pokemon rules, it's the opposite.
Absolutely. Really?
Yes.
What about 5th edition D&D rules?
What about
don't
Final
know.
Fantasy X rules?
I don't know Final Fantasy X.
They both do
Fire Aga.
better damage to each other.
D&D.
As we look up these rules, I will greet the newest people in chat with a raid. Roll for disaster. We normally don't interact with chat, but since we're rule checking, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We are Botched, a D&D podcast. We are an improv comedy show that is loosely draped in the skin of 5e D&D. We are in the middle of our season 7 as we are doing a fantasy western. Howdy, all of you motherfuckers, and welcome to Botched.
I'm Scrothor.
Hello, we love you.
So,
We take a shot in your honor.
if we're
Yep,
basing
yep.
it off
Mezcal for the raid. Shut up, Dennis. We're taking a mezcal for the raid.
All right.
I'm not shooting mess.
I'll take a shot for the new raiders.
Chamomile.
The
Nothing
last
pairs.
of the mezcal. This represents the last of the petty mezcal, Phil. There's
Suck-
a little Ghostbusters for you.
Cheers.
Wait, putty?
Cheers.
Putty mezcal? Like
Cheers, raiders.
It's clay based or?
Putty mezcal. That's old putty mezcal. We've been tooling around these parts for 100 years.
Fuck you guys.
I'm just drinking straight cat strut because we got fat cat on the premises.
Holy shit, I feel that in my titties. Well, I should chase it down with some Austrian white wine.
Yep. Maybe with a little Jameson chaser.
Yeah, there you go.
So based upon quickly looking at some
We're not done drinking.
D&D Reddit stuff.
Take
I'm
it
gonna
again,
cut this
Dennis.
I'm just going to cut this shit out anyways.
All right.
So
Based on looking at some D&D Reddit stuff, they basically just say that, like, if you were throwing a firebolt at an ice giant, the ice giant just has resistant to ice. It doesn't actually
take extra.
take extra.
There's
for
no like
anything.
anti-resistance.
No, not for this.
What about in the cool world of
gets heated up, it turns into water, and water puts out fire.
But ice wouldn't put out fire.
Shit. Whatever.
Ice would
I'm going off
definitely put out
Pokemon.
fire.
And I'm not even giving you resistance, because in Pokemon it is resistant.
yeah.
I'm giving you normal.
You are
ass
giving me
damage.
nothing but
I'm
resistance
giving
right
you
now.
normal ass damage.
I tell you what, Dennis.
I give you normal
put
ass
a
damage.
bunch of ice
Yes.
inside your internal combustion engine and see if it
Listen.
still burns.
Steve, we've already gone through this. You are already at a disadvantage when it comes to ice. Please see giraffe ice facts, okay?
I laughed so hard I
That
farted.
should have worked. And that was a
It
poor
was the
ruling
dumbest
on
idea
behalf
you've
of
ever
the
had,
DM.
and that's saying something.
No.
Do I have to explain?
It was stupid.
that giraffes
I'm going to throw
put
ice cubes
and ice
on a
all
hot
together? It should've
ground
worked.
at
Hey,
giraffes.
Hey,
It
hello.
should've
Hey, we don't bring up past jokes on new
Yeah,
seasons.
no, last
Okay.
season. Last
Yeah, but
season.
it's
Last
for him to
season.
use for TikTok.
Yeah, Dennis.
Although,
Uh,
I'm just gonna write to myself a note.
yeah,
Never mind.
write yourself a note.
But it should have worked. Giraffes
I
don't play.
cast Ray of Frost and I do 8 damage to the fire rock.
So does it have to roll anything, or just automatically hits?
I thought it was like a.
Don't tell him that.
an
Just say it
attack.
automatically hits.
I feel like it doesn't just automatically
I think
hit.
you got a
I'm pretty
DC.
sure it auto hits for max damage.
Ray of Frost,
I'm pretty sure I read that.
a long beam On a hit, so I'm missing a sentence. Yes, your phone is far away. Make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah.
Critical 20.
Boosh. So roll another die.
So I get
Well, spells don't crit damage, though, right?
What the fuck is this shit? Are you kidding?
I'm just going off of D&D.
This is my first.
Now we're based on D&D.
This is my first.
Well, sometimes we are. Would you rather me go off Pokemon rules?
For this
You
specific
don't want me to go
So
off
is it
Pokemon rules.
double damage or not?
double damage die?
I will give you double damage die.
Let's go.
So
You would, if it's 1d8, you roll 2d8.
yeah. So math is fun for me.
And that's
12.
the field trip. 12 damage. Okay.
I drank too much, and we just started this episode.
You just did like 3 shots in a row.
I know, but we got raided.
It's true. We did.
the rules.
Anybody else? Who else got stuff? Scrothor already did a thing.
Scrothor-
Captain Gizzard did. So that leaves Clancy and Felisa.
I would
Felita.
like to pull out my rifle
Okay.
and kind of rest it on top of the stalagmite in front of me. The stalagmite has a G, if I remember correctly,
Has a G.
right? Stalagmite has a G and stalactite has a C. Is
I
that
didn't say
correct?
stalactite. Stalactite holds tight to the ceiling. That's
I
what
understand
didn't say.
but I'm just asking. Stalagmite has a G, correct?
They both have a G.
They do. It's a G thing.
It's a
No,
unit.
Stalactites have a C instead of a G.
It's the one on the ground.
Jesus God, man.
I just asking. I'm just making sure that I'm really
Shoot your pew-pew.
digging. I shoot it in the eye with my rifle.
Oh, you're call. Oh, that's right. You got the thing where
Nice.
you don't have
That's
to take
right.
it.
I've got
Nice.
a thing where I don't. Yep.
All right.
I
Super
shot.
scope rifle.
Ooh, that's not very good.
Okay.
Uh,
The last time he said that he rolled a 17.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll believe it
Well,
when I hear
Could be
it.
anything.
Yeah, could be anything.
this time
32.
Not nat 20.
It's a-
Terrible.
This time it's a 13.
No, so the bullet whizzes by the head of the rock.
Yay.
Misses. Just ever so slightly the head of this rock. You miss the eye that you're going for.
That was a warning shot, Mr. Birdie. You better not come over here. I'll fuck you up.
Right across ye bow.
Felita, you were the last before we get initiative.
All right. So as soon as it gets within range, I'm gonna shoot
I mean, this
the lasso at it.
It is.
Okay, so you're on the back of the cart, not the front. Okay. Yeah, roll your attack. I will say this will be a dex attack.
Voice in head.
Yeah.
How close is the rock to?
Now, you already said it was strength.
Yeah, you did say
You did.
strength.
You did say strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I shapeshifted into an orangutan.
Well, strength to pull it around.
No, you said strength to shoot it.
attack.
Oh,
You said
to
it would be a
fire.
No,
strength
you
attack.
said it would be strength based to
Okay,
attack. I
okay,
heard you
okay.
very.
Why else
clearly.
would I
That's
change
why
into a
wanna-
monkey?
To pull the cart
me.
around.
you wanna
I
argue
figured.
about it, We
No.
can argue about it.
Okay, yeah, so sure, it's strength.
We get a couple new friends and we start bickering left and
About
right.
the rules.
It's not even rules. None of this is on paper.
Welcome to a rules as intended
Just making
podcast.
shit up as we go. Yeah, so
It's a 20.
a 20? Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit.
Voice in head.
Yes.
As we get the numbers from Felita, how close is this rock to Captain Chubbers?
Well, at this point, I would say it's about 20 or 30 feet above and away. So it's like diagonal. 20,
Okay,
30
yeah.
feet from Chubbers.
Captain Chubbers, the oversized cat cow with an eye patch
A hat
and a hat
Yes.
and a feather in that
and a
cap.
feather in that cat cap.
Cat cap.
Wow. What a guy.
Death cap for cutie.
Death
Get
cat.
that cat in.
We've
the
already
truck.
named an episode Death Cat for Cutie.
I
that
can
wasn't
eat
it.
twice as much.
Okay. So so you fire off the lasso. So and it does happen to catch this thing around the neck.
Nice.
The water doesn't
Hell
really
yeah.
seem to do a whole lot.
Well, I mean, if it's a magical fire rock, I hope that the water would help it not burn the lasso.
I mean, the lasso goes around the neck, so I'll say yeah. It doesn't burn the lasso off. How about that? It makes it a soggy lasso, so it doesn't burn the lasso directly off. So
A
you do
wet
have a
noodle,
lasso.
if you will.
Sure. So let's roll initiative.
Da-da-da-da.
Let's do it.
The fuck is that? I can't read that die.
Well,
Dirty 20.
What level are we?
I'm not telling you.
5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
I
got
miss
a
Bessie May's
13.
really good initiative.
That
No,
rock
but-
should have taken more damage
little
from the ray of
Turtle
frost.
boy.
Gizzard
little
or
turtle boy.
Clancy?
Only if you cast it above
Yeah.
second level.
Would you
Yes.
guys?
It's a
get for
cantrip.
initiative?
12.
12.
So 2d8. both
Gizzard,
times.
what'd you
It would have been 2d.
48,
It
so
would have been
double damage.
4d8.
Yeah,
Aye.
12, the last of the tween years.
What'd you get, Gizzard?
Aye, I got a 19.
Okay, well then first up will be Scrothor.
Dun, 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 dun,
Or
dun,
should I
dun,
say-
dun, 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 dun.
Sure.
Skrothor uses his.
Question.
Y'all ready for
Before
fist?
you get into this, so I'm thinking like you know how World of Warcraft, like when the druids shapeshift, they
Nope.
still kind of look a little
Nope.
bit like they have some
Yeah.
things.
Nice.
Do you still have some bird-looking
Some
aspects?
plumage?
To your,
I've got
to your
I've got
ape?
like feathers coming out of the lat muscles of the ape that I am,
Okay.
and a little beaky nose.
Okay. Follow your nose.
Dig it.
Okay.
Skrothor is going to grab onto the rope and try to pull the rock down to the
s-
ground.
Strength check.
Come on, buddy.
I believe that is a botch.
Roll off.
Really?
I also botched.
Oh, 8 on the die.
Tied again. Roll off.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Someone give me a different die.
Take this one. I
I'm
rolled a
also gonna
17
take
on
a
it.
different die. Jesus Christ.
I hate that die.
17 on the die.
Fucking nat 20. Let's go.
Okay. So it's not because you're so evenly shitty with your botches. You're pulling it ever so slightly towards you, but you are pulling it towards you. But you don't just yank it down. To the
So
ground.
because we both botched, did you roll percentiles or no?
You know
different.
what? I can.
I'm worried about it, but I'm also excited about it.
What are you doing, man? I'm up right after you, and I got
Wow.
a plan.
Here.
I rolled the same percentile for both of you.
Better
I
not
rolled
be
a
69?
52
Okay.
twice, so
Okay.
nothing
It's fine.
happens.
Wow, me and the rock, same. We're both bird people.
Yeah, well, not people, just bird.
I'm a bird person.
You're a bird person.
I
It
am.
is not. It's just
If you're a
bird.
bird, I'm
You're
a
both fucking idiots. That's what she is.
Tiny brains.
You're an
Birds aren't
orangutan
people,
now.
Too.
So you pull it down a little bit. So instead of 20 feet, it's like 15. How about that? So then it will be Captain Gizzard.
So what I want to do is cast Cloud of Daggers
All right.
right on the edge of the bird.
What's that do?
So,
Define edge of bird.
huh?
Like the
Define
top,
it, like
or-
in front of it, behind
Well,
it, to the side.
No, no, no. If they're pulling it towards them,
Uh-huh.
I want to put the
Oh, so you
cube
wanna-
right on the edge.
So you want to put it in front of the bird, so you pull it into the cloud of daggers.
Correct.
Hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because Cloud of Daggers is only a cube of 5 feet on each side.
Do
Question.
you like start it on its face or no?
No, they're magical daggers. They're not real daggers. They won't cut the rope.
They won't cut the rope.
There says nothing here that it will interact with anything.
What is it? How does it describe the spell?
You fill the air with spinning daggers in the cube of 5 feet on each side, centered on a point from your choosing. When it in range, the creature takes 4d4 slashing when it enters the spell's area for the first time, and if its turn starts there.
But I feel like having a cloud of spinning
So, I
daggers
mean-
would cut a rope.
Rules as written say it's just the creature that takes the damage.
Yes.
Come on, man. You really want to fucking make this a rules-heavy
No,
episode?
No, no.
No.
Just saying. I'm
Literally.
asking questions.
I do.
Fucking fine.
Do magical daggers?
But that's fine. You do damage.
I
How much
lied,
damage
I
does it
don't.
do to the bird? Or it doesn't do anything now? It does it when it moves into it. How's this
Yeah,
work?
so we got to pull it into this path of daggers.
No, because I want to cast it so it's
that's
in
on the
it,
edge. Okay.
and then they pull it through it,
so
and
it
it has
stays
to.
in it.
Yes.
So does it do damage right away or only
Correct,
when-
it does.
Does it have a? Is it a like a deck save?
No.
It's just an area of effect.
Nice.
It will also take more damage on the start of its turn.
Gotcha.
4, 5, 6, 8 damage.
Okay. Then it will be Felita.
Felita. Shit.
I mean, you can spend your turn doing that. That's fine.
No. Felita's gonna sort
Can't
of
hold
dig
it
her
in any
palm,
longer.
dig her nail into her palm a bit, and draw a little blood and cast Bane. on it.
Bane?
I thought you were gonna turn into a titan.
With a B?
Or Bay. Like you guys are dating now.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Can I date this rock?
I mean, if you want.
Do you feel in
It's
charge?
a little spicy, but
All right. Either way, it has to make a charisma saving throw.
all right. Well, with the way I've been rolling, you
The
should be
rock?
fine. I botched.
Cloud of Daggers
Wow.
will cut rope.
Oh!
Rip.
It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Can you dispel that at choice?
I have
mean-
no idea. This is my first spellcaster ever.
Nice, nice.
Well, you
What's
play
the-
Bard.
Let me look at the spell.
Yeah, but I mean, a bard. I always played it as a.
Buffer.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Felita, I botched.
Oh, sweet. Anytime that this rock makes an attack roll or a saving throw,
Okay.
for the next minute, it has to roll a d4 and subtract the number.
Nice.
Minus D4 to saving throw.
Or tax, right?
Or attacks. Yep.
It's a concentration spell, so you can end concentration at your choice. But he should probably roll to see if it cut the rope. Now is our
Well, hold on.
because the rock took damage.
The rock did take damage, but I'm a level 5 wizard. I would know the spells that I already have, so I would probably angle the cube so that the rope
Just hits in the face.
right in the mouth.
Yeah. So the rope's on the neck, and he did say at the tip of its face, just to be legit.
Okay.
So the daggers is on its face. If we pull it too much,
Then it'll be below the cloud.
It will be below the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be.
just to rule lawyer it a little bit, just a little bit,
Okay.
just a little bit.
Sure. I love how he gets mad at me and then he finds it.
I know, because
We're
you
just
know what?
setting up his face a bit.
I'm
This
an,
is like last week when he got mad at me about the shotgun and then he literally found out that I was
after
right after the
YouTubing it,
fact.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Anyways.
But I'm fair. I'm an angry, fair person.
You're very angry, that's true.
I did the work to find out that I was wrong.
You did. You showed your work, not even Common Core. You actually showed it.
Common Core is all about showing your work.
Common showing your work.
Raising
all right.
children.
So then it'll be Clancy.
Clancy.
Okay, since clearly these idiots are about to cut the rope trap that we just spent a lot of money on, I'm gonna try and bring it down other ways. I'm gonna use my rifle and try and attack where I believe maybe one of its little wing bones is, so it can't do a flappy
Nature
and a
check.
scappy.
Nature check. Or medicine. I'll leave it up to you.
I'm going to do medicine.
To be able to figure out where Flappy or Scappy is.
23.
You know
a
exactly where
and
Flappy
is
Scappy is. Yeah,
It's
you
Scappy.
you know exactly where Flappy Scappy is.
God damn it! The flap scapula.
Sure.
The flapular.
Attack away, Hoss.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot the flappy scappies.
Dennis, you chugging liquor in the corner?
Well, actually,
I'm drinking wine.
that is a 24.
That will hit.
All right, what does my rifle do again?
I don't know.
2d10?
You fucking write it down.
I look at it,
I
it's
tell you, you
2d10.
write it down.
2d10.
I
That's
got
a
it.
hell of a rifle.
It's pretty good.
I'm just gonna add 2 in front of all my damage dice. No one's gonna challenge me.
Well, because you guys
That's not that
died and
great.
came back, I gave you a magical item.
7 damage. 7 bone
2
damage.
magical items.
7 damage, you say?
7 bone damage.
You like what I did there?
7 bone damage.
2 magical items.
Well, unfortunately, 7 damage isn't enough to like hinder its flying enough.
Yeah, but they're hollow bones.
Yeah.
Sure.
And those are
There's
dense
hollow point
slugs.
bullets. I get it. They cancel each other out. Hollow point bullets, hollow bones.
Who said I was using a hollow point?
I did just now.
Why would you want to use a hollow point in a rifle?
That's how
I
you
don't
bought
know,
the
that's
rifle.
a good point.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't bring the bird down.
It affects
Good point, Steven.
ballistics.
Anyways, monsters up.
All right, hold on. You take
Roll
more
your
damage. 10 damage.
All right. So, for fairness, Philip. High low.
Who?
Philip.
You
Clancy?
mean Captain Gizzard.
I mean Philip, but sure, we'll go with Captain Gizzard.
Sure. Hi.
The rope is severed by the cloud of daggers, and the rock is freed. However,
He hates cats.
well, he's not really that focused on the cat so much. at the moment. He's going to, let's see here. Who is he going to look at?
Probably the person who did the most damage to them, right?
I mean, everybody's hiding behind Stalag.
Well, I mean,
And I'm just a
Clancy
fancy
might-
monkey.
Well, Scrowthor and Fleeta aren't really hiding. They're just off to the side a little more.
What seems more appetizing? A monkey and a very angry person, or a plump sea captain with a fancy hat and an eye patch?
And a bird.
Fleeta, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. It's flying directly at Clancy Scuttlebottom.
Ah!
It
loves
is
turtle soup.
Going to, since it's now pretty close, it gets kind of close to you. It's going to attack with its talons, and it's going to bite at you.
No.
So let's see here.
Don't forget to roll those d4.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now, when does that just lasts as long as you concentrate, or how long does that last for?
Yep.
Okay.
Or up to a minute.
So
So that's what, 6 rounds?
yes. No, that's 10 rounds. Or how long is
There
a
are
round?
6
round
seconds in a
with 10
round.
6 seconds. So yeah, that'd be 10
okay.
rounds.
Sweet. Sweet.
You're gonna have to get really fucking lucky with these D4s. Do I not? Okay, I was gonna say, do I not have another D4? Okay. Clancy, is your AC above an 18?
No.
Okay, you're gonna get attacked twice.
Okay.
All right, so
For the first attack, I use Uncanny Dodge
all right,
to half the attack's damage.
Hell yeah.
cool, because I rolled like minimum damage, so that's great.
Fuck you, Dennis.
Good.
Hey, fuck you.
You didn't even have to tell me that. You should have just said good. That's
Yes,
good.
but he's
Yeah,
a
'cause-
bottle of wine drunk
Right,
already.
Yeah, I'm almost through a whole bottle of Stray Cats.
And
Run, so
Dennis
I just
drinks
wanted to-
like maybe a glass of wine in a sitting.
I drank 3 shots of mezcal and half a bottle of wine, and I'm very nice and sweet, and I'm a very sweet man. I have kind eyes.
You never.
That's with the glasses.
I sound like very, very tired
Okay.
Christopher Walken.
So Clancy, the rock comes down, and it lays the smackdown on you, so to speak, with a pair of talons that scratch into your chesticle region, and then it also bites into your shoulder, avoiding the metal part of your face. And the beak itself is pretty jagged. It's almost serrated, but it doesn't cause any like bleeding damage or anything like that. But it does cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, and then it starts to sort of fly away a bit, so you will get an attack of opportunity with a melee weapon
I hit it
or shooting with
with my
disadvantage.
ink pen.
Do I as well, since we're right next to each other?
I didn't think you guys hid behind the same stalactite.
Yes, we were drinking mezcal together.
Well, I mean, you guys just do that all the time, but sure. If you're right next to each other,
Yes.
you would get a melee attack.
Does a 16 hit?
It will.
Nice.
I miss.
Okay.
I hit it for 6 damage.
Alrighty. So yeah, so you hit the bird as it flies up and away, but it's not so far that you wouldn't be able to hit it on your next turn or anything like that. But it does sort of move backwards and
Voice
fly
and
up
head, I
into
got
the
a
sky.
question.
Yes.
Instead of taking a melee attack, could I do a touch spell instead?
It's same difference.
Same thing, yeah.
I don't think you can cast
You have
spells.
to have Warcaster for that.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have Warcaster?
Yeah, that's
well, there
my
you
feat.
go.
Then you can.
Hey, he can do it.
Isn't a touch spell still a melee attack?
He was saying you have to Warcaster.
No,
which he
and
does.
for Warcaster, you can cast a spell for an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
So then he can. Just make sure you're keeping track of your spells.
I am. Everything I've casted so far has been a cantrip, except for Clouded Daggers.
I was gonna say, yeah, that one's not.
What spell are you going for?
No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep my missed melee attack.
Okay. All right. So then it'll be back around to Scrowthor.
Scrowthor. Question, voice and head.
Yeah.
We are outdoors.
Yes.
Is not my question.
That sounded like a question because you said, "Are we outdoors?"
This rainstorm, hailstorm just ended.
Yes.
Would you consider the outdoors still stormy conditions?
It is dark and
Stormy.
cloudy. I would
Yes.
say that it's a little windy. But it's not hailing or anything like that.
So, like, a storm could happen.
No, you're pretty sure you're in the aftermath of the storm.
Okay. Scrothor will create a cloud in the sky
All
with
right.
his magic.
Okay.
And then point at the rock
Okay.
and cast lightning bolt. Call lightning. Call lightning,
right.
some call it. It has to make a dex save at DC 15.
Okie dokie. Let's see here, Artichoke.
Oh,
It
fuck.
does.
Yeah. Oh, well,
It saves.
I rolled max damage.
Okay.
So instead of taking 30 damage, it takes 15. And gets hit by a fucking lightning bolt.
Does get hit by a fucking lightning bolt. All right. So so all of a sudden a cloud forms out of nothing above you guys.
Not
Scrothor has his ape bird appendages raised to the sky. Wait, can you cast spells as an animal?
I don't know.
I don't feel like you
played
can.
a druid before.
I think if you transform into an animal, you have to take on all its statistics and characteristics.
I mean, but to
You
transform...
just retain your personality.
Can you still cast spells though?
I don't think you can. What did you use? Polymorph?
No, I'm wild shaping.
You're wild.
So I
shaped?
can- so
there's
is-
a certain
I can't.
trait
But is-
in which you can.
Is wild shape an action or is it a...
Wild shape was an action.
Wild shape is an action the turn you do it.
Yeah, but you did it a while back. I mean, you could change back, I guess.
So I will end wild shape and then make a lightning cloud and shoot call lightning.
Okay, just checking. So you raise
So
your
I'm still
bird
a bird,
appendages to
yeah.
the sky. A cloud forms, and it's a cute little cloud. You know what? It's adorable. And all of a sudden, it gets a little staticky, and then all of a sudden, a bolt of lightning shoots off to the side and hits this rock right in the chest, and it illuminates the entire bird. It's pretty sweet looking, to be honest. The bird does not appear to be happy about said fact.
Voice and head.
Yes.
As that rock is illuminated,
Yes.
how does it look physically?
It definitely looks pretty fucked up. You know what? Roll me a perception check to see
Aye.
exactly how fucked up.
I'm
this
gonna
bird
take out
is.
me spyglass to get a
Sure.
a bonus on me perception.
Sure.
What's the bonus on that?
Do you have a spyglass, or are you just making
Of
this shit
course
up?
I do. I'm a lizard of the sea.
High low.
I'm literally
Oh, is it on there?
took a sailor who has a spyglass.
Okay, I don't know. It sounded like you just made it up.
We're playing D&D. Everything is made up.
Well, yes, but you guys like also try
I
to get,
take
like,
out my spyglass and I look at it.
Would you roll
Everything's
for your
made up
perception?
except the fun.
Exactly.
Are we having
That's
fun or is that
manufactured.
also made up at the moment?
That's
For
manufactured.
rules' sake, Druid can revert to the normal form as a bonus action. So
There you go.
I'm in the clear.
I got a 15.
It looks pretty fucked up. It's very bloodied. It's got multiple holes in it. It's very burned.
It's been struck by lightning.
It's been struck by lightning, which is where the burn comes from. So it looks like it's it's not doing great. It looks angry.
In
but
this economy, who is?
nobody. Certainly not me. Anyways, so then it'll be Captain Gizzard.
I cast a magic missile at it.
All right.
Man, you suck
What do you mean I said?
at D4s.
That's right, I do.
All right. Magic missile does auto.
Auto hit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I got 8 damage.
All right. I mean, that's something. So you fire off magic missile.
Does force damage do any extra?
Nah.
Okay.
So it's bird
I'm
bones.
going to guess that. How many is it? 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So you point your fingers to the sky, point at this bird, and these.
They're like little
explosions.
cannonballs
Yeah,
that
little
come out.
cannonballs, but with they got like a little purple light behind them, and they fly around in different areas, and they're not a straight.
They
shot.
corkscrew.
Yeah,
But neither is Captain Gizzard, but
and
he
they
still
do all
hits
kinds
his
of
mark.
whirly gigs, and then they hit the bird, and the bird seems to be doing worse than it was a moment ago. It's not dead.
So for clarity's sake,
Yes.
both Captain Gizzard and Scrothor are pointing at this bird.
Sure.
Yarr!
You're both pointing.
Everybody point at the bird.
It
It'll
hates.
die, I
It's
promise.
an introverted bird. It hates the attention.
Don't cross the points. So then it'll
Never
be
cross the points.
Felita. You were up. Don't cry for me, Felita.
I couldn't hear you.
I said
I
Felita.
thought he said Scrotor.
He said
I
Felita.
heard Felita.
You guys are drunk.
Scrotor, Felita. It
Not
sounds
Scrotor,
exactly the same.
Scrothor.
Scrotor.
It's a toward scrotum.
Scrotor sounds
Definitely Scrotor now.
Scrotor sounds too much like Rotor.
Scrotor
which
is
one
a
of my
direct
favorite
reference.
Red Letter Media.
And I can't claim it.
If that's ever on Prime, we're watching Rotor.
All right, Felita's gonna reel the rope back in.
There's no rope.
What do
Are
you
you-
mean?
Well,
Remember-
I cut
He
it.
cut the
It's
rope.
severed, so you're just saying you're gonna reel it back in. Okay, you
The
can make it
empty
into a
rope?
lasso again. That's gonna
Yeah,
take.
I'm gonna reel it back in,
Okay, you reel it in.
and
It
I'm
just
gonna cast spiritual weapon,
nice.
Okay.
and I'm gonna tie the end of the rope instead of making a lasso. I'm gonna tie my spiritual weapon
What's that?
to it.
What's your spiritual weapon?
It's this really gnarly looking sword that, like, at the bottom of the blade has these like spikes that curve backward.
Okay.
So that, like, if it sticks in anything, it really fucking sticks.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right.
Nasty.
It's the Sailor Moon Poon.
Oh, the moon poon.
No.
So you do that. Okay. So then it'll be Clancy.
Right.
He's gonna file his tax return.
I'm going after that bone again.
Same
what?
bone.
I,
All right.
I'm pissed. I'm going after that arm bone again.
Okay.
Clancy
No.
steadies his rifle.
What'd you get?
7.
No, you do not. You fire, it misses.
Aren't
The
you?
turtle spins around in a circle.
Yeah.
Aren't you a rogue? You're a rogue.
As a bonus action, I would like to hide.
Shell.
What is that? So what does hide do again? Just
Hide makes me hidden. The stealth.
okay.
They can't see me.
Well, unless they roll perception and spot you, right?
Correct.
Which is an action.
So you do know what hide is.
Roll
Seeing
me a
if you
stealth.
did.
8.
Is that how
Okay.
hide works? Yeah.
Nice. All right. So
Hey, voice and head.
yes.
How high is this rock in the sky?
It's about 50 feet.
Where's
very high.
where's Captain Chubbers?
She's still in the middle of the stalagmites, like
Has it even tried to eat the cat?
it's not even.
That's why it
it
descended
doesn't
in the
even
first place.
care about Chubbers. It's really pissed off at the rest of you. All right, so let's see here. That's what I was hoping for. All right.
Can we even trust your roll then, if that's what you're hoping for?
I mean, why would I say it if that's not what I was hoping for? I would just be like, oh, I guess it's just going to go and attack that person. No, I'm just kidding. It's flying right at Felita.
I
God it's
cast
not
tiny hut on all of us, and we're fine.
It can't. That's not a reaction. So it looks like it's dive bombing right at Felita. So, oh, shit. I can't keep.
If that was effervescent, it'd be awesome.
I think it's awesome the way it is.
Felita,
It's a solid white wine.
Yeah.
roll me a deck save. Where'd my dice go?
That's a 16.
Yes.
So you are going to get hit in the chest by this bird. You are knocked prone. So you're knocked off of the
Wagon?
Wagon. Yeah, I was thinking turret. But that's not really a turret. And you are going to take.
Since it entered Felita's
that's
melee
right, I don't
space,
tell
would
you.
Felita get an AOO?
No, because it's
No.
entering, not leaving.
Yeah. it has
And it's
to
a
be.
charge? Yeah, okay. And then I knew the rules.
No, Tristan. You are the rules.
You are the rules. And then you notice that it starts to light up and its plumage gets really, really hot. And all of you must do a con save. Because
You mean
The
we
gr-
get to do a con
you
save?
get to do a con save.
Oh,
The
fell off the
ground
table.
all around you is turning like this yellowish orangish color. Even the stalagmites, everything is it's heating up quite a bit.
A, Scrothor got a 23.
You're fine.
But
Yeah,
B, Scrothor would also like to fly off of the ground a little bit.
Okay.
I also rolled
You
a
can't
nat
do that as a
20.
react. So
You're right. Oh.
I got a critical one,
Ooh,
You stick
that's
your
the
tongue on the
opposite of
ground.
the two
and I
nat
spit
20s.
all over the place as I do so.
okay. All right.
Mucho gracias.
It was on the ground. I don't know if you wanted it.
All right. What'd you get, Clancy?
A natural 20.
Ooh.
So Felita, Clancy, and Scrothor are all fine, but Captain Gizzard.
I had me cloaca just plumage out
Sure.
as I picked up a lucky penny I saw on the ground.
What's your race as a creature?
I'm a dragonborn.
What's
tracks.
what flavor? Like what is
Lightning.
Oh, you just hit fire.
I know, but I'm an honest liar.
You're right.
I
you're
always
right.
thought of you as more of a kobold.
Kobolds love
Okay.
setting traps. I found
Captain
out
Gizzard,
recently.
you light on fire as the ground and the stalagmite and everything around you is superheating pretty quickly. So all of a sudden you light on fire.
Hi, Dios mio.
So things are a little spicy.
Things are very spicy.
Caliente.
Muy caliente.
Scrothor,
Ranchero.
Estoy en fuego.
it is your
That's
turn,
me.
Scrothor.
Scrothor continues to point at the rock and hits it with a fucking lightning bolt again.
Okay.
It needs to make another deck save.
Okay. Let me find a dot. He does not save.
22 lightning damage to its fucking dome.
Okay. So you point at where the rock is currently, and your little happy cloud that's up there in the sky, since I'm assuming it's the same cloud, changes direction, shoots a bolt of lightning at the back of this rock, and for a moment you see the skeleton of said rock as lightning courses through the entirety of its body. And then all of a sudden, when the lightning ends and the light dissipates, it is... Did we do a break, by the way? I don't think we
I don't
did.
think we did, no.
Okay. So as the body deluminates, you just see a burnt rock, and it just collapses immediately onto the cart where Felita was standing, but is now laying on the ground, so she's not in any danger or trouble. So yeah, it's just laying dead on the cart. And as the rock lays dead, that is where we're going to take a break.
It would have been funnier if it fell on Captain Chubbers out of the sky.
It's not, yeah, unfortunately it wasn't.
And completed the circuit.
Hi.
And we're back. All right. So
You're welcome.
rock is dead.
I get onto a stalagmite.
It's a baby rock.
Mm.
So you guys should be proud of yourself this
Yes.
for late term abort.
I've slain a larger bird.
I stop, drop, and Dave Grohl so the fire doesn't hurt me
Stop,
anymore.
drop, and rain roll, yeah. As soon as the rock dies, the ground and the rocks turn from that.
The rock. As soon as the rock
Sorry,
dies.
as soon as the rock dies, the other rocks and stalagmites
boulders.
to go from that yellowish, orangish color back down to their standard gray and brown color. So they're not that hot anymore, but there's some steam rolling off of them.
There's some ugly rocks.
Well, I mean, they try. So yeah, you guys are free to do whatever it is that you want.
It's so hot. I'm all sticky inside my shell.
I believe we killed this rock for prizes.
You also notice, by the way, that the rock this entire
Yes.
time has had an Old West hat on for no reason at all.
It's got a
How
cap.
did this bird get a hat? But it has a hat.
I swoop in and grab the hat. Is it big?
Don't
It's
you
like
have
20 feet across.
It's a wide-brimmed black hat,
And I bring it over to Captain Gizzard.
but on your head it's like a normal size
I
hat.
don't want to put it on. I drop it on Captain Gizzard.
Okay, now your cat has a big wide hat.
no?
Captain Gizzard's over here.
Hi, it's a me.
Oh,
Not Captain Chubbers.
well, when you say captain, I assume you mean.
Oh,
cat
you
captain.
are right. My mistake.
Yeah, I mean you can't have two captains. It's not
Admiral
like
Gizzard.
that show.
Admiral Gizzard.
Yeah, Admiral Gizzard.
It's a big hat. It's funny.
Yeah.
Who's got detect magic?
A Scrothor does.
Okay.
But the whole creature is magical, so begin harvesting.
All right. What would you like to harvest?
We want to take magical properties off of this rock so that we can bring it back to Morsi so that they can craft it into weapons.
And
Roll me
armor.
Survival to determine what would be
Felita's
the
like
best course of action here.
Felita's plucking feathers while everybody's doing
Felita
this.
would be right. Feathers would be a good idea. Felita, roll me survival if you're plucking feathers.
What's my
That's a 17.
You pluck all the feathers successfully from the rock.
Oh.
Sorry, from the rock.
Oh.
You also find a little canister of film. It's weird, but whatever.
Really?
Shows who actually assassinated JFK. It's strange. You could
Okay.
sell it for
Don't
money
get it.
somewhere.
This is FBI. Everybody knows
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, it's the government. I'm gonna go over to Captain Chubbers and make sure they're okay.
Captain Gus.
Hey, hold on.
Sure.
The FBI killed MLK. The CIA killed JFK.
That's true.
Okay.
I just feel like we don't want people thinking that we're
Misinformed?
idiots.
That's true.
Sure.
Both were killed after they started talking about economical issues.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So
I've been at sea for many years. I don't know the political landscapes of the Americas in
Clearly
the
you've got your-
1960s.
You've got your letters all mixed up. You're dyslexic.
Oh, that's true in real life and in D&D world, my dear boy.
So, Captain Gizzard, you check on.
Admiral.
Sorry. Well, your character card that I'm looking at says Captain.
Well, I've now been promoted.
Admiral
Apparently.
Captain Gizzard.
Admiral Gizzard.
Admiral Gizzard.
You check on Captain Chubbers. Captain Chubbers is doing great. Still has his paw in the fold of his hat. Like, still having a great old time.
He believes he's invincible.
Yes.
Now we're
That you would all
responsible
die
for
for
this
him.
thing.
This is my first mate, my best friend, the only one in the party I care
Well,
about.
I mean,
I
captains aren't first mates.
Then milk
They're-
him.
mean, to an admiral, yes it is.
Sure, but it's a little different.
Milk that
Nay,
cat.
not in
It
this.
doesn't work quite the same.
Excuse me, I've got lizard brains.
That's true, you do.
I roll the captain over and give him some tummy rubs.
He's into it.
He sprays
He
everywhere.
sprays milk.
I'm just
Happy
recruiting
milk.
pets so all over the place.
Okay.
It's the only way, the only reason I do this podcast is to see how
See the
many
pets.
pets I can accrue.
And then how many I can kill.
Because accruing pets gets you a crew indeed. And once I get enough, we'll hit the high seas.
When will
Some
your
sort.
ship get hit by grenade launchers? That's when we'll find out.
Well, I'll just put them right in the barracks, and I'll drink enough beer and throw up on them until I'm satisfied.
Someone's played Sea of Thieves. Scrothor and Clancy, what are you doing?
Scroth. No, you go ahead. No, after you, sir.
I don't know. I was thinking about trying to kill an evil cowboy for the devil, but I guess we could rub an obese cat and squirt milk all over the desert instead.
I believe we can do both.
I would
I mean,
like
there's no reason you
to.
can't.
I would like to work with Scrothor, who almost certainly wants to pluck some feathers from this rock.
All the feathers
No,
have been
the
plucked from the
plucked
bird.
feathers are plucked.
Oh, yeah,
Felita already did it.
It's a naked ass.
It is a naked ass firebird.
Ugh.
You know
says
what's
Felita.
left?
cloaca?
Clancy. No. Well,
cloacas?
yes. You go
I
for the
said
cloak.
you
The
can
beak.
roll survival to figure out what parts would still prove magical or
I
useful.
roll a
Survival.
18 survival.
Okay, Scrothor.
I didn't realize that was a different roll. 12.
So, Clancy, you realize the talons and beak definitely should be harvested.
And the
from this thing.
cloaca.
Sure, if you want to harvest its sexual organs, that's up to you.
No,
The
that
cloaca
isn't
It'll definitely
is
make your
sexual
sex life
lunch meat.
spicy.
It makes good lunch meat.
That's where the Litherworth is from.
Flat lunch meat, spreadable lips, anuses, and teats.
The bird doesn't have teats, I can
that
tell
the
you that.
rest don't want. And
Where
turn
did-
it into delicious meat for your children.
Where do you think we get Scrapple, my dear boy?
Is it bird teats?
From the
The gizzard.
cloaca,
The gizzard of the
Teats,
wizard.
though, of a bird.
the gizzard of the rock, and the internal teats.
The offal meat.
I would like to harvest its talons.
Okay, roll me.
It was a tap dancer and a hell of a juggler, and that's what you get.
Roll me another survival to harvest.
This is a 20 dirty.
You take the talons and the beak of said buzzard. Scrothor.
I
What's left?
I give the
That's
beak
magic.
the
to
rest of the
Scrothor.
bird.
I give the beak to Scrothor.
You don't determine anything else to be particularly magical of this creature, Scrothor. But you're more than welcome to harvest something and then hope real hard.
You can also eat it, my dear
You
boy.
can also eat the bird.
Yes, I could gain its power.
Sure.
I would like to go for its heart.
Okay.
What kind of a roll? Survival?
I will tell you what. If you want to try and eat a food challenge, eat this entire rock, I will roll you a chance to gain the powers of said rock.
Yes, I
But
would
you have
like
to talk about it the whole time. You have to mukbang it.
I don't know what that means.
Go
You
get
gotta
a fried
eat the
chicken and
old
come back.
76 tonner.
Go get a fried chicken and come back. We'll do this.
Actually, that rock,
Okay.
You have a
even though
timing.
it's huge,
You have to-
it's
you
a
have to
bird.
eat
It
the whole
probably only
chicken
weighs
in
like
time.
10 pounds.
And how long?
You know what? That's a great question. Let's see. Let's roll a D4 for minutes.
Fucking let's go get me two rotisserie chickens. Let's go.
I am not doing this.
4 minutes.
A whole chicken in 4 minutes?
Yeah.
One rotisserie chicken from the grocery store.
Yeah.
We'll have
Please,
to do.
I'm in.
We'll have to do that off camera.
I'm in.
Okay, hold on. The challenge is in.
To gain the power of the rock for my character for the rest of the for the
You have
season,
to eat a whole
Roti-
rotisserie chicken in 4 minutes.
I can do that.
All right.
Okay,
Here's
this
the deal.
seems like an intro for next
need-
week's
Okay,
stream.
that's fine.
I need you to
So we'll-
film it.
We could do it
we're
on
gonna do it
stream
at the
next
beginning of
week.
the episode, yeah. We'll
Okay.
just say we'll leave it as a mystery for right now.
I also need you to film it. Independently.
It'll
of
be
the stream.
on here.
Independently of the stream. Higher quality video, Dennis.
We'll have to set the camera up.
Look, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. I'm down.
Do you think you can eat a whole rotisserie in
Not
4
the
minutes?
bones, right?
Look at this man.
Not the bones.
Okay,
No,
yeah, I'm
not
good.
The bones.
I'm good.
Eat
at
the bones.
Yeah. I'm good. Good for that bet.
A whole rotisserie
Played with
chicken in 4
fat
minutes.
gristle.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see Chonky Kong destroy an entire chicken in 3 minutes and 28 seconds, you'll have to head back to Patreon, twitch.tv/Botch Podcast Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
That's
We're
how
going
we're
to do
starting
it
that stream.
right at the top.
Now I'm curious. How fast do you think you could eat an entire rotisserie chicken, no bones?
How fast?
Yeah, how fast?
I think 4 minutes is a challenge, but I think
Sure.
I can do it.
Oh, come on. I
From-
think you can
So
do it.
here's the
Yeah.
here's the deal. Here's what I'll
Water,
do.
no water.
If you
I have to have
can
water.
do it in under 4,
Yeah.
I'll give you obviously rock powers.
Sweet.
But if you can precisely predict how long it will take,
Oh,
like if you say
Jesus.
3 minutes and 38 seconds, then you'll get like uber rock powers.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to say 3 minutes and 55 seconds.
I'm gonna write this down. Wait, what'd you say?
355.
355.
I'm gaming the system. If I can do it in 4, I can do it in 355.
Can we like can one of us also do it to like give him advantage?
Nope.
So like
Yeah, you have to do it at the same
Yeah,
time
hold on. I'll do it
to
next.
add
yeah.
60 seconds.
Nope.
Tristan,
Just
shake on
him.
Dennis with them right. Shake on this with him right now.
I wrote
coming.
it down.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
355 chicken.
Tell me when you've shaken.
I'm obviously going to practice.
The shook has happened.
Practice.
All right.
There's no
The shaking-
practice. You have
The
to.
shaking has occurred.
eat a rotisserie chicken every day.
The
That's
shaking
right.
has occurred.
The shaking
Dennis,
has happened.
Like I always
Dennis,
do.
you fool! All he has to do is eat it in 3 minutes and 45 seconds and wait 10 seconds for the last bite. You idiot!
Screw
Do-
you,
I don't
you
think
idiot.
he'll
Do
eat
I
that whole
do I get
You
to
absolute idiot!
Okay, follow-up question. Pre-carved chicken?
No.
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 I'm
it's good.
ripping this off and eating it.
Yes.
Okay.
The moment
even,
you take the
even more
plastic off of the
fetishy.
chicken,
Great.
that's when the timer starts.
Awesome.
You got him, Rock. You got him.
Don't let him breathe, Rock.
Don't
Do I
even
get-
breathe, Rock.
Okay.
Just swallow
You
it.
want rock powers, don't you, Rock?
Second follow-up question. Do I get barbecue sauce?
No. Just chicken.
It makes it harder. Okay. No, just chicken. Sweet. But I do get to drink water or beer.
No.
No, come on.
Listen,
You're being a
just
dick
chicken.
You gotta
now.
get water.
Fine.
You
If
gotta
you
get
were to drink
water.
water, that's
Even
fine.
yeah, Kubayashi gets water.
Yeah, Kobayashi is water.
Kubayashi.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, everybody knows
Kumbaya.
the famous eater Kubayashi.
Is his name not Kobayashi?
It's
Ko,
Kobayashi.
Not Ku.
He said
Kubayashi.
Kubayashi.
No, I did. I
Some
said
cultures pronounce the O. Ew.
yeah.
Oh, is
The
that
Germans
the
say
American culture?
Kubayashi.
Xenophobic, Dennis.
So anyway,
I'm just thinking about this from Steph's point of view when he comes home with 6 rotisserie chickens.
I'm in training, babe.
What the fuck are you doing? He's like, shut up, hit the stopwatch as soon as I take my first bite.
Time! Time!
He's like, I'm not going to do this. You never support me.
Yeah, we're married now.
I want a divorce. You never support me in what I'm trying to do.
You said through chicken and in health.
That's right.
Yes, but you'll be dead just like your father, dead by the chicken.
He who lives by the chicken
Chicken
dies
dies
by
by
the chicken.
This was a rotisserie turkey. Jesus.
Oh no, he got a wishbone stuck in his throat. Nobody help him. He has to figure it out on his own.
The breasts are the hardest part, so I guess start with that.
You're
Human
telling
first,
me.
We're trading.
Oh, I already know.
Yeah.
I eat a rotisserie chicken every week.
I mean, you might as well go home from here with one.
I'm going to Giant after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're cold now is the problem.
Okay.
This is going to be a hot one, which is even easier.
Yeah, it's moist.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only like 1,100
Slides
calories.
right down.
It's a matter. It's not a matter of size. It's a matter of the tearing it apart and swallowing all the meat in 4 minutes.
That's easy.
Let's get multiple
Tearing
cameras.
my chicken apart.
Because if
Multiple
you say,
cameras.
If you say done, and then we go and look at it, and there's lots of, like, if I were to eat a chicken, you would say there's a lot left there.
Okay.
It's not going to count. You're
Okay.
gonna have to clean that motherfucker. I want to just see a
Clean.
skeleton.
Clean is a strong word.
Clean.
No, I couldn't. No one can clean.
I've seen you eat chicken wings. You can clean.
Yeah, he's
them.
not a piranha, Dennis.
He is a piranha.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best.
I've
I'm
seen
gonna do
him
my best.
stick a wing in his mouth and pull out a clean, pristine bone on the other end.
No, he
Yeah,
hasn't.
well,
There's
that's
still the
how you eat
nubs on
'em.
the top,
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah, I'm not eating the cartilage.
I've seen him.
Cartilage don't count. So where are we?
There's a dead bird.
And
I got these sick talents.
Let's say,
Thor is
let's
going to
just
town
say,
on it.
for the sake of argument, that Scrothor has eaten the bird.
as
but we-
much of the bird as
But
possible.
we don't know what happens with that until later
He
when
falls asleep and digests.
Tristan eats a bird.
Hold on. I also just I had a thought as well.
We're gonna fry turkey.
No,
Not a rotisserie
we're gonna
chicken?
make Tristan eat a whole chicken and then do 2 episodes after that,
Yes.
Oh,
Sounds
God.
about right.
Yes.
and just greasy
We're
fingers
gonna
and just
put like
full.
Yoshi's dog collar.
Yeah,
like
I
that,
need
the bowl
an
around
apron
him.
or something.
We'll use one of
We're gonna put Yoshi's like don't lick herself.
Awesome.
domes
A cone?
around her- Yeah,
the
cone.
cone of shame.
Cone of shame.
Cone is too much work.
So the grease doesn't go anywhere. It's just all.
All right,
rolls
let's
back in.
continue.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Anyway.
So yeah, you guys kill the rock. You've harvested what you think are the most important parts. The only thing left are the bones and some organs. Yeah, that's all that's left. Your
Is
cat.
the gizzard still there?
Sure.
The gizzard is? I cut open the gizzard.
I
and
haven't
it's-
gone. Oh,
Guy was still speaking.
I
I cut
understand.
open the gizzard
Ah,
and get
please.
its gizzard stones.
Your gizzard stones.
Yes, the gizzard holds stones which mash up its food. Do you not know anything about bird anatomy?
Do I
you?
know? I don't. Sure.
Okay,
There's some
yeah.
random rocks in this gizzard.
Are they magical now? Because it was inside a rock.
High or
gizzard.
low?
Ooh, that's a good chance.
Low.
There are not magical rocks. Inside.
Just rocks.
Just
Are they
rocks.
really cool looking rocks?
They're smooth.
I put them in my pocket.
Okay. They're probably
Same place they
actually they're probably not great for skipping, but they are
Fuck.
smooth.
Would they be great for like just rubbing in my pocket and feeling good?
Yeah, they're smooth.
Soothing my anxiety?
Yeah, they're not the most like they're not like those mood rocks that you can rub that are smooth, but they are smooth rocks. So they, tactile. They're good.
It's called a
I'll hold on
gastrolith.
A gastrolith.
Mm.
Yes.
She's correct.
Okay, so you cut open the gizzard and you summon a gastrolich. Got it.
After having all that
That's
chicken,
what I heard.
Fools, you
I'm
have
feeling-
released me from
That's
my
right.
gizzard
You have-
prison.
After 10,000 years.
I'm feeling
Finally, I
gastro.
am free. Take me to my next conquest,
Thanks,
mortal.
Jenna.
I am but a rock.
I'm feeling really gastro lithe after eating
Serve
that entire
me.
chicken.
Serve me.
We're gonna take you to Morrissey. You like the Smiths?
All right. So yeah, you've harvested the chicken. What are you
Hate
doing?
his mad.
I'm gonna roll old Captain Chubbers back into the crate,
You have to,
the cart.
you have to take the gun out.
Yes, we take the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to
we
do
do
that, and then I roll him in there.
All right. So you do. You dismantle everything. Put the Captain Chubbers back where Captain Chubbers belongs,
Mhm.
and you head back to the Dwarven city, I assume.
Hi.
Okay. So you head all the way back down to the Smiths, and you give them the magical ingredients, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So talons.
Feathers. Lots and lots and lots and lots of feathers.
Mhm.
So many
You
feathers.
also- do you also want this gastrolich? It's
It's an
Immortal.
evil rock.
Those are
It's an
rocks.
evil immortal rock.
It's my
Those are
evil
just
pet
rocks.
rock.
Lived inside the gizzard of a
Literally just
of a
rocks.
fantastic beast. No,
I mean,
it's
that's
a-
cool, but they're rocks.
It spoke to me. It asked me to follow. it
Well,
and
you
serve
might
it.
have an aneurysm. Do you smell toast?
If you eat it, you might have an upset stomach.
It's true.
It's true.
Eat those rocks.
How big is the rock?
Like marbles.
Are turtles
one of
like
rocks.
other animals
I'll
where
eat a
they
rock.
keep rocks in their tummies to digest stuff?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I'll eat a rock.
Okay. You eat a
Eat
rock.
one rock.
It's a big country.
You do. It glop back down your esophagus. It's not the most comfortable, but it's fine.
I hold one out to Morrissey. Now you.
I never said I was going to eat a rock.
Now you.
It's a sign of
Why do I
kinship.
gotta eat a rock?
It's a sign of kinship where he's from.
I lower my head.
In
now-
Turtle Land.
Roll persuasion.
I would like to try to intimidate him from all the way down here.
Either way,
It's still a charisma roll. Yeah.
probably. Unless you've really fucked it up.
6.
You suck.
You really fucked it up.
You suck.
I ain't
Throw
no
a rock
fucking
in the
rock.
fire. I throw a rock in the magic fire.
What magic? Oh.
The forge.
You throw a rock in the magic fire.
No.
Okay. You toss it in the magic fire. And the rock just sits in there and then melts into nothing. Because it's not magical rock. It's just a rock.
That's not how it worked before, but okay.
How did it work before?
Well, sometimes it did
how
stuff.
it worked before was we put mundane items in there,
Okay.
and it would
Metal.
It did fucky shit.
It didn't. It never did funky shit with
It
mundane.
did fucky shit.
It didn't do funky shit. You attached
put my
metal
blood
to
in
like
there.
magical. That you're magical.
Bessie May was magical.
Yeah, dipshit. You got back from the dead. The devil raised you from the dead. You're
Yeah.
magical, you dummy.
You had healing
Wow,
titties.
I did not know those two things were connected.
We're all magical.
You guys
you
even said
joking?
this numerous
How
times.
many times?
I'm not revealing anything new. You have said this.
You are dumb.
It's
Multiple
very
times.
true.
Can I chisel a
I've been
piece of his
drunk.
shell off and throw it in
I've
the
been
fire?
drunk
Yeah,
every time.
tear off a
and
shell.
I'm gonna forget this time too.
Tear off pieces of Clancy.
Can I reach into the
Leave me alone, my shell,
reach
my
into?
home.
I would rather just end the episode.
No, that's my no square.
So what kind of do we get to choose what kind of weapons and or armor we get out of these magical items, or they just forge?
Well, it kind of depends on the types of weapons you're looking for. The magical properties will depend on the animal that you bring in.
So we brought this rock,
So obviously it's going to be more fire related.
and we want to be able to kill death.
Well, if we can have a
Stepping stone.
quick meeting.
Okay. I extend my wings and create a nice huddle
Okay.
with my like
Don't you
16-foot
sexy
wingspan.
me.
Well, I mean, Morrissey should be in here as well.
Yes. Bring your face to my face.
Well, I've got to tend to the fire.
Face huddle.
You don't have to extend wings. You just talk at me while I do my thing.
Morrissey, give him a little kiss.
Let's all huddle around
What?
Morrissey's face.
Why would I give you a kiss?
Just a little kiss.
Fine on your shoulder blade, I guess.
It's a shoulder sign of solidarity.
I gave you a little shorter kiss.
The customer
weirdos.
armor relationship.
That's
what do
not
you-
at all.
I don't know why I'm speaking. Like
I don't know why.
You're
but-
Decker Kane.
Stay a while.
Stay a while
and
and
listen.
listen.
To Sprinkle.
Stay a while and
Oh,
kissing.
Jesus Christ.
Stay a while and glisten in my sweat.
Give me kisses.
Admiral Gizzard, what are you thinking?
Stay a while and kiss him.
Everybody come in and kiss me.
Well, I would
I
say
give Scrothor a little kiss.
Boop.
Okay.
you have a bunch of different magical monsters that need to be slayed, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot running around here.
So, I'm thinking Mega Man rules. We just slayed a magical fire monster.
Yep, you get fire items.
So
of some
what-
sort.
What monster would we benefit next to kill if we make a fire weapon of sorts?
Ooh, Scrothor understands. So, if these are the fire gauntlets to the Titan we are creating, what would be the next part for the arm?
That's
It's not
or the
really like
spine.
Mega Man.
well,
Where
no.
Next, you're gonna fight the ice monster with the fire or anything.
Give me a second, Morrissey.
I don't think Scrothor gets it.
Scrothor, this is not a
Voltron?
Voltron situation.
No.
It's just we have a slight advantage about the next monster we fight.
I also don't have enough stuff to give each of you an item from.
Oh, no, we understand that. Morrissey.
I understand that everybody wants something from the rock, but since it is a fire thing, I would like to propose that you all forgo your magic items.
I do.
So that I can have rocket jets that come out of the holes in my shell and spin me around in a circle, so I can fly through space and rescue children in Japan.
I was gonna say he wants to be what's his name?
Gamera, friend to all children.
I don't need to hear the origin story to Yertle. It's not something that I want.
They're actually anti-children. You kill children on touch. It's crazy.
I was thinking maybe more something
The
useful.
children know.
They know.
For one of the bosses.
You smell of death.
This is the opposite of what I wanted.
Morrissey.
It's a
Broccoli.
Greek tragedy.
Shut up, Clancy.
Okay.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
If we were to use fire, which
That's what I'm doing.
would be the best weapon to attack one of the leaders of the cities?
They're leaders. I mean, none of them are made of like plants.
They all die to fire.
Anything dies to fire, really, unless they're made of rock. But
I
they're all
Scrothor,
normal people.
I still don't think that's the way we need to go.
We have to take down the leaders
I,
and
uh,
then take their places
I-
with bird corp plants,
I-
and then
I understand your master plan, your final solution of this end game.
no.
But
no.
what I'm trying to do is take down more monsters and bring down more magical items to more.
To what end?
So that at some point we can take down death themselves.
Is death a monster?
Depends on your definition.
I believe so. What do you feel, Felita? What avenue should we go down?
I like the thought of killing all these beasts.
We could
I
be
think that'll give us the biggest advantage.
monster hunters.
And fame. So everyone
Oh,
has
yeah.
heard of our name.
Are we still doing that mechanic in this game?
I think we have to. Tis the rule.
Who's keeping track of that?
I am.
Have you been?
Yeah, we just killed a rock. We've been heard of. Perhaps we shall start a bird religion next.
Chickums.
You've heard of him.
So as you guys divvy out your stuff to the Smiths and go and take a nap in your recently not renovated but collected facility that you call home, that is what we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger Big Jim, the Knuck Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled, Furniture Lost, Limey, Scabby, Goose, Zukari, Chris Wisdom, and Bread2287. You want to support the show? You can do so on many stupid websites. FreedomValleyHorseBase.com, DickBlood.me, DickBlood.club, Cornhub.icu, SexWithWookies.com, PigRickets.com, MookMolk.com, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDennis.com, BirdsWithPenises.com, or simply Patreon.com/Botch Podcast. Want to support the show but can't do it financially? No worries. We still love you, but just head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review, and Scrothar will read it
Scrothor loves reading. Friend of words.
as best as he can. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over the internet at Gozer_music, and you can go to Spotify and find their EPs. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. Find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Thank you, Roll for Disaster, for the raid in the middle of episode 2. Thank you so much. We salute you, Kiefer Nobody. You are this episode's Most
Wanted. Nailed it.
Want to send something to the studio, so Tristan has to open it up by himself in a secluded bomb-proof room? You can do so at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. And as always,
As you digest a very large poultry dish to find out if you get magical powers when you wake up, snore Botched.
I also have one that I would like to say because
Yes, you go ahead.
I did a Google search for this.
While you all your
let me-
companions
let me set you up. And as always,
while all your companions are sleeping, you sneak out to the forge in the middle of the night to make sure the smith makes you the rotating jetpacks that will allow you to become your favorite kaiju. Scream, Shipashita, and we'll save your children.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
I googled how to say botched in Japanese.
Hey, hell yeah.
Skrothor was actually thinking that we would make firewall cloaks to stop bullets.
That is a good.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, there's multiple monsters out there, and I think that the more monsters we kill and bring back things, we can build stronger weapons.
Can we put some of these fire feathers
so,
aside
like,
to make firewall
Well,
cloaks?
I feel like there's enough to do that. I do believe
There
that.
was a whole feathers.
But-
rock
So
with
many
feathers.
feathers.
If we keep growing stronger on these magical items to kill like stronger and stronger monsters, that when it comes to the heads of Smiling Tom's factions, it's just going to be a fucking easier to kill them with that.
So we make the main like 80% towards monster killing other items to upgrade monster killing items, but we set aside some for gunslinging items. It's like a bulletproof firewall cloak. Hey,
Am I finally gonna
It'll
play
just shoot
Monster
molten
Hunter,
metal
but
at
it's
you.
in D&D?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Just like I'm writing that Fallout campaign for the patrons.
Nice.
I really hate that we got real rules Nazi with a bunch of new viewers.
which we never do.
Which we never
I know. We never do it, and it just so happened that when we get rated by
Okay, look. Their
rolled-
first impression was we took a bunch of fucking shots for them.
So that was nice. And then you look real sweaty, Steve.
I am sweaty. It's really
Good
hot
boy.
in this room.
Good boy.
I turn off the air conditioning so the sound sounds good.
I have a post camera thing I want to bring up
Okay, once we get off stream.
for the show.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch us back here Monday night at 8:30 p.m. as we sit down and watch a movie of Jenna's choice.
Us?
Well, everybody but Chonky because he doesn't like to hang out with his friends.
Friends?
And if you don't want to do that, you can come back here Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. to watch Chonky eat an entire rotisserie chicken under 4 minutes.
Like a boss.
If you only stay for that, that's all we really care about. Not true. Stay here for the whole thing, but like come for the porn and just stay for the crying.
Bro, that'll be a great
Like,
TikTok
that's
too.
literally-
That'll be a great TikTok.
Like, just stay for the pornography and then stay here for the 2.5-hour cry session that like needs to happen. So
We'll have
like,
to see
we
if
feel
Tristan
comfortable.
forgets, and we just feed him snacks all the time before that. And then it's like I just set a chicken in front, like I pull it from under the table and put it in front of me, like, and go.
Jenna, you've got multiple shit going on the internets. Let everybody know where they can find you. You were on stream not too long ago on another channel. What's all going on with you?
When was I on stream? Oh, on D&DB, on
Traitor.
Dungeons and Dracon Beams. That one? Is that the one you're talking about? That's the other D&D podcast that I'm on, where we play an Animorphs AU game.
Hornyverse.
It's great. And then I'm also on Horse Girls and a surprise attack thing, secret, that you'll find out about soon.
What?
And Horse Girls. Oh, God.
Double
There's
horse
more.
girls. Steve,
I
you were filming something recently, and that's why
I-
you were so angry with your lights before we started streaming.
that was for work.
Porn.
But
Well, I mean, he's not in
this
Tennessee. He's somewhere else. Steve, what's
But-
going on in your life?
What are you doing, Steve?
well, Last weekend, I spent a few hours at the local library researching Mayan mythology.
Durgs.
Because I am making a video speculating about the future of a certain video game franchise and why you should always pet the dog.
Steve, I need you to send me a list of words so that Nicholas can translate them through
That's
audio
true.
for you.
I do need to do that.
Ooh.
I already know how to say quiche and chibalba.
Tristan!
You mean Kitch and Bulbasaur?
That's right. I mean Kitchen Bulbasaur. What's going on in your life?
I don't know. Nothing much.
All right. Austin 2.0. That's great.
No. Starting a new D&D based show that's very short.
And you're getting ready to start recording that.
End of the month.
And what great guests do you have already lined up for recording?
Friend of the show, Alex from Horse Girls. And
Yeah.
friend of the show, John Schwartz.
Mm.
And this guy, Steve,
It's
who's
me.
real
I'll be
sweaty.
there.
So John Schwartz is going to be the main DM?
John Schwartz is going to be an alternating dungeon master with not Tristan.
It sounds like it's fully baked and ready to go.
Yeah. I'm ready to spend money on this shit.
Speaking about spending money, Dennis, you've started writing book 3.
Yeah,
You dummy.
no. I started writing book 4. Book 3 is already written. Book 3 production just started this week.
Hell yeah.
I just got 3 of the character concept art in. I'm very much digging that. And then, yeah, writing book 4 as well. So you could find books 1 and 2, or at least pre-order book 2 because it's in the mail currently, over at www.hiveheadstudios.com, or you could support me over on Patreon at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios.
And I am the Imaginary Nomad on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram with a 1. We have been playing nothing but Fallout. We have been getting wasted in the wasteland. I've even been playing Fallout off stream. It's consumed my life. I'm writing a Fallout themed campaign for the patrons over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. No, man, if you want
I
to play,
detonated a nuclear bomb.
you know what? Megaton City had it. It was their own fault, man. I had to let them go, you know. I'm working with the...
Can I play as a rad roach?
You know what? We'll see.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
see. But yeah, Fallout has taken over my life. I started Fallout 76 today. We're going to do nothing but Fallout for a long time over at twitch.tv/Imaginary Nomad.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I'm going to go drink a Nuka-Cola and,
Nuka-Cola, baby.
and probably get weirder. I don't know. I think that's about it. Dennis,
Yes.
why don't you read the names in chat before we get out of here?
So we have. Okay.
Tired-
Oanela,
tired
OX2,
Warrens.
Ace Tigris.
It's Ace Tigris.
Nope, it's Tigris, dipshit.
Shipashita.
It's TEE.
It's
so
Tigris now.
It's Ace Tigris. Alacidra,
My bad.
Alien Gathering. Ashley E. Commander Root, Drapsnat, Roll for Disaster, Spooks the Tuna, and the Lorite.
Oh, Spooks, I love you.
Hi, Spooks.
I love you and your long-term fiance. I hope you both are doing well. And I love you.
See you,
Thanks,
Dragon Con.
everybody, for coming out. We'll see you Monday night at the movies. See ya.
Popcorn.
Omae wa mu botched.